I wanted to go over some problems from the homework quiz, number 3 and number 4. The first one, number 3, says convert this number and use expanded form. So we're converting 3 EC in base 16 to a base 10 number, and we're using expanded form to do it. So we're going to take the place value and multiply it by the face value. So we can, since it's base 16, we can write down some of the face values to help us remember. 1 through 9 is just 1 through 9, but then the face value of A is 10, B is 11, C is 12, D is 13, E is 14, F is 15. So let's take a look at this problem. We'll use expanded form for this, so it'll be 3, the face value, times the place value. It's base 16, so that'll be 16 to the 0, 1, 2, 16 squared, plus the face value of E, and E is 14, times 16, since it's a base 16 number, to the 0, 1, 1, and then face value of C, which is 12, times 16, that's the first place, so it'll be 16 to the 0. Let's convert or simplify those exponents. So it'll be 3 times 16 squared is 256, plus 14, 16 to the first is 16. 16 to the 0 is 1. 3 times 256, I'll just pull up my calculator here, is 768. 14 times 16 is 224. And 12 times 1 is 12. Add those all together, that equals 1,004. So that's our answer here. Second problem is change 111,001.11, the base 2, to decimal, and write the amount in scientific notation. So we got 2 steps we got to do here. We got to convert this to decimal, and we have to take that decimal number and put it in scientific notation. In expanded form, I think, is the easiest way to do this one also. And we can take each one of these numbers. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is 6 digits, so that will be 2 to the 5th, all the way to 2 to the 0, then 2 to the negative 1, 2 to the negative 2 on this end. So our expanded form, let's start off here. So it'll be 1 times 2 to the 5th plus 1 times 2 to the 4th plus 1 times 2 to the 3rd. So that's our 3 ones, and then we got 2 zeros plus 0 times 2 squared plus 0 times 2 to the 1st, and then we have our last one, plus 1 times 2 to the 0, plus, and I'm going to continue on the other line down here, 1 times 2 to the negative 1, plus 1 times 2 to the negative 2. So let's expand out these exponents again. So that'll be 1 times, and let's see, 2 to the 0, 2 to the 1, squared, 2 to the 3rd, 4th, and 2 to the 5th. So that's 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32. So this will be 1 times 32 plus 1 0 times 2 plus, see, this one would be 1 times 1 plus 2 to the negative 1 is a half. 1 times 0.5 plus, and 2 to the negative 2 is a quarter, plus 1 times 0.25. So if we simplify this out, it will be 32 plus 16 plus 8. Next ones are zeros. Plus 1 plus 0.5 plus 0.25. So if we add all these together, 32 and 16 is 48. 48 and 8 is 56. Plus 1 is 57. Then add these two, 0.75. So equals 57.75. And I need to turn that into scientific notation as my last step. So 5.775. I move the decimal 1 to the right, or excuse me, 1 to the left. So I end up multiplying it by 10, which is 10 to the first. And so that's my answer in the second problem. I hope that helps.